Everett. So I'm going to explain what we're proposing to do with your IRAs. Gary had me put this together. And so right now, from what I know, we have, or you have an existing Athene Elite 7, about 175,000. And then there's another qualified plan for 550,000. And your goal is to be able to generate $100,000 of income coming from these accounts. So our proposed strategy has two phases. Uh, First one is the accumulation phase. That's going to be the phase one. And phase two is going to be your guaranteed income tax free distribution phase. And so the first one we're talking about is the Athene Elite 7, which is, I'm going to call this account one. We're going to convert that, at least a portion of that IRA, which is currently taxable, traditional IRA, into a tax free Roth. The account allows for us to take out about 10% of the contract value. And then your 550,000, we're going to, first of all, roll it over and protect it from a possible market downturn. The market right now is a bit overheated. We may have a major correction coming soon. But at the same time, as soon as we move it there, we're going to start converting 10% of this 550,000 into a Roth IRA. Um, so you have account number two is going to be the protective layer for this 550,000, but we are going to convert a portion of the account one and account two every year for the next 6 years so that we can convert it into tax-free accounts, which leads me to account number three, which is now going to be the Roth IRA. We're going to be using Fidelity for this, Fidelity Mutual Fund. There's two funds here. The first fund is essentially the top S&P 500 fund in the past 30 years. The second one is a semiconductor fund, which is the number one performing fund in the last 10 years, has averaged about 35% in the past 10 years. So once we have those three accounts, they're gonna there's gonna be a whole sequence of us converting some of the money while it's still growing inside those accounts. And then by the time you're 62, we start with phase two, which is it can now generate guaranteed income. You will have that guaranteed income from the traditional IRA, and then we can either split up this Roth IRA also into a guaranteed income, but we can also just have it all in stay in the Roth IRA, and we can start withdrawing about 8% a year. But just like what's showing here, you can have an option to do a 50-50. The example we're going to show is just straight up withdrawal. So again, the outcome is to be able to generate 100,000 or more from these three accounts. The income, we would want it to increase as well every year so that we can protect you from any kind of inflation in the future. And this increasing income amount, which is account number three, will be a tax-free distribution because this is the account we're going to convert into a Roth. So you should have a PDF copy of what I'm going to cover with you. I just recorded this video so I could explain the different pages of the PDF. So again, account number one is the existing IRA, Athene Performance Elite 7 annuity. And these are the partial withdrawals that we're going to be converting into a Roth IRA, where you see it in a red box over here at the top. And then we got, oops, let me just adjust this real quick. I apologize. This looks like it's not showing the whole thing. Okay. So again, this is the Athene Performance 7 over here at the top. And then we got um, here at the bottom area, we've got your just that screen too. It's like I didn't fully adjust everything based on the recorded area of the video. Okay, my bad. So again, this is the two parts of what we're doing over here. Again, the first part is the top area, which is the first account. We're going to convert that, and then you'll still have a remaining balance of about 140,000. At the bottom is the account number 2, which is we're going to roll that over into an IRA, but we're going to be withdrawing $55,000 a year in that withdrawal. It's not really a withdrawal; it's more of like a Roth conversion. But that account will still be going up, and so by the time you've taken out 55,000 about 6 times, there's still a remaining balance on this 550 of about 430,000, but that's still inside a traditional IRA. So what happens is this Roth conversion. This is the schedule of the Roth conversion. As you can see, we got both the 55,000 withdrawals on the Global Atlantic, and then the partial withdrawals in the Athene. To the right side of the page is the total per year that we are converting. It's about $70,000. Okay, Global Atlantic allows you to pull out 10% of the principal value. And so that's the one that we're going to convert to a tax-free Roth. And then Athene allows for 10% of the contract value or the balance, which is going to be the one that we're going to Roth convert every year. So this is going to be moved to a Fidelity a Roth IRA. It's going to be your third account. This money that we are converting, because it's a Roth conversion, it's also kind of like similar to you withdrawing. So you're going to have to pay taxes on these 72,000 per year. So you have to pay taxes. The whole money um, will be moved into the new account. So the tax is going to have to be out of pocket, or you're going to have to take it out of another account. Um, so what happens to this third account, Fidelity Roth IRA? It's now going to be invested, again, those two mutual funds that I mentioned before. The the whole illustration is going to be attached with all of these. So again, just a projection of $70,000 that's going to fund this account for 6 years. Based on historical performance, it should get you to about $800,000. Right now, it's showing here on the hypothetical portfolio illustration at 832,000, and after 6 years. So by the time we get to 62, we got these are the projected balances. Again, the two accounts, the Athene that's remaining and the Global Atlantic, it's about 120,000 plus 410,000. We can consolidate that to 530 and then put it on a guaranteed lifetime income, which is, from what I hear, is what you're requesting. So guaranteed 38,796 if we put in 530,000 here, and that's guaranteed for the rest of your life. It will just keep on paying. That is, however, still taxable, still a traditional IRA. The other one is the Fidelity, which is now at 830,000. We can keep it there, or we can split it into a guaranteed income half, or and then keep the other one here. Right now, I'm just showing keeping the whole account here. It's up to you what you want to do at that point. And so um, the benefit of keeping it here now, the market will fluctuate, but as long as you start taking out money on the with the market going up, not when it's going down at the beginning of your withdrawals, then based on sequence of returns, you should be able to just systematically withdraw about 8%. based on this account. So your first year of withdrawing from this account at 62, we're projecting at about $74,000. That's tax free because it is a Roth IRA now. That'll go up, and so by about 79 years old, you should be able to withdraw about 20,000 more, 95,000, because again, the way we want to set this up, you're protected against inflation. So your total income now at 62 is the 38,796 that's guaranteed, but that's level. So it's 38,796 for the rest of your life from there, kind of like a pension. And then we got this 74,000 from this Roth IRA, which is going to be increasing through the years, and that is $112,000. And since you requested, you want to be able to be over 100,000. So sending you the PDF copy of what I just went over, as well as the complete illustrations of the accounts we're going to be putting it in. Looking forward to hopefully talk to you soon. I'm here in Dallas, Texas. I heard you're in Texas too. So again, hopefully this is what you're looking for, and I hope it helps. I explain it properly. Thank you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.